Welcome back to Booster Therapy, your cure for that pack cracking addiction. We're here with more Masters products and opening a box of Masters 25, hoping for Jaces and ensnaring bridges and chalices. And support us. Please support us if you can. Hit the thumbs up, become a subscriber. There's a couple links in the description below. One of them is for our Patreon. Another one, our TCG player affiliate link. Clicking that if you're already shopping there. It's the cheapest place to buy cards. If you're already there, please use our link. So let's open these packs and see what goodies we can get. And like any Masters set, we're going to kind of peer through some of the commons because there's always a good common or two to put aside. Some really good uncommons, especially in this set. I feel like there's a ton of good uncommons. That, Ancient Stirring, Zulaport, both very good. And our first rare is Brian Stoutarn, Brian. I actually made a commander deck out of him, and it's a lot of fun. Steal people's things and throw it at them. Unearth, foil. It's a good card. I think still a lot of the value is in the mythics here. I guess you have Azusa. Azusa's not a mythic. That's a pretty good one. And like I said, like a sneaky amount of good commons and uncommons in this set too. Or, you know, Rancor being another one. I guess we'll put those in one pile. So we have room for mythics and Pernicious Deed for our next rare. And a foil God's Willing. Not a bad card if you're building the feather deck. I think minimally it's used for a standard feather. Arcane Denial, those are also great. The Twilight Mire. Oh, we'll check these separate. I forgot we do have a land cycle in this, and it's the filters. I am a fan of filters. They're actually still pretty cheap too. I want to say like $6 to $10 a piece. When I think I would have expected them to start climbing back up again, but maybe not. Maybe not for a while still anyway. Ash Barrens, another solid card. And Prosh, Sky Raider of Kerr. Our first mythic is a solid $1 mythic, but it is one of my favorite commander decks. Death's Head Buzzard foil. It's okay. We still have a shot for Jaces. Or maybe even the lucky forbidden foil chase. Utopia Sprawl, another really good card. Lightning Bolt. See, all of these good uncommons just sit in this set. And Flash, so you can flash your Protean Hulk in and win the game. A foil Humble Defector. There's a good foil. Actually put that in the good uncommons pile. It's a good card for your mono red or red white decks. That's a great way to draw cards. And when you don't have a lot of strong otherwise ways to do it. You make a friend and make a deal. Street Wraith, Shadow Mage, and the Fetid Heath. Our second filter land. Again, we'll take all of the filters we can get. Is Imperial Recruiter going back up in this one? He is a really good card. I wonder if he's back up to like the 30-40 range. Maybe not. I didn't look ahead of time, so who knows. Armageddon. We got another mythic, and it's not a very good one. We're on the mythic train straight down. Hopefully, at this point, hopefully we just get to see a Jace to make up for it. Give us the top end if you're going to give us a couple of the bottom end mythics. Help redeem it. Boros Charm, another good card. And Darien, King of Kildor. And a foil Act of Heroism. Azusa is another good card that I wouldn't mind getting more of. Always, can never have enough of Azuzas. Cultivate. Take a bunch of Cultivates too. It's a nice solid $1 Strionic Resonator. Solid $1 common. Ooh, and a foil Brainstorm. Another one that I'll just put in the useful card pile. It's a really nice card. Come on, Jace. Show us that Jace the Mind Sculptor. We need a big mythic hit. We had a couple of duds right out the gate. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. This is a good one. Another fun way to tax your opponent.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
A foil Rashadan Port. That is a solid foil rare. I forgot that rare was even in this set. We will take that. So while we've got a couple of duds for our mythics, we have a really good foil rare. It's gotta, I'm assuming that's one of the better non-mythic foil rares in this set. Maybe I'm wrong. Feels like it's good though. Rugged Prairie, that's 3 of the 5 filters. And the Timberpack Wolf foil. Oh, this one's got Jace on it. Will he be in it though? That's the question. Can't just do us with a Armageddon and a Prosh. We need a little bit more love than that. Come on, Magic Gods. Oops, Simeon Spirit Guide. And Nicol Bolas, the original Bolas with the new artwork. And the Willow the Wisp. Used to be a rare. Really cool looking artwork. Rob Alexander. He always shows up with some solid pieces. His lands are exceptional as well. Pickles. Oh, Master of the Wild Hunt. This, I think this is the 3 worst mythics, and we're likely to not see another mythic in this one. That is rough. So at this point, we are just praying to get a 4th mythic. But since that's super unlikely, we are really hoping to see like Azusa. We need some of those other high value cards. Otherwise, we are just in a world of hurt. Courser of Krufix, there we go, that's one of them. One of the good rares of the set. Just give us all of the good rares. At least we got to rip the Bandit off. We don't have to sweat out the mythics in the end. I mean, those all came pretty fast. That, or maybe I'm just opening this really fast. Cloud Blazer, Ball Lightning. This used to be such a good card. No, it's just not. You know, one thing they killed it on with this set that I don't think a ton of people talk about is the foils. The foils in this set look so good, especially with the little watermark on it. Like, they really did a great job. Protean Hulk, there's a solid commander card, at least for now. And Ghost Ship. So see, like, look at how the foiling pops really well. The little watermark is just really slick. They did a good job. They just could have picked maybe a few better cards to throw in this one. Feels weird that we didn't have maybe a higher powered land or some stronger mythics than some of the ones that exist. Like, getting all $1 to $3 mythics does not feel great. Sundering Titan, unfortunately banned in Commander. And the Soulbright Flamekin. And I just feel like there was, you know, a set that's supposed to represent all sets. There was so much more that could have been done. I still think it got more hate than it deserved, but it could have certainly been better. Notion Thief, there's a nasty card. Making people skip those draw steps. Shoreline Ranger. Getting down there. 6 packs left. Will we luck out and get a 4th mythic and see that Jace? Ooh, Counterspell. It's the first common Counterspell we saw in this one. Another Humble Defector and Niv Mizzet the Firemind. Ooh, and a foil Nyx Fleece Ram. That looks great. Therese Nielsen, always with the money art. Big fan. Come on, let's get that Azusa in the close. Something like that. Brainstorm, don't want to skip over that. Relentless Rats. You can never have enough of those. Am I right, Pat? Simeon Spirit Guide, Rancor, and Rurik Thar. the Unbowed. One of those fun... Oh!
Mamma mia, it's a spicy meatball.
A foil Animar. We did get a 4th mythic, and it is a really good one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Foil Animar. Is this the only way to get a foil? It might be. This might be... Was it, I think, originally printed in an early Commander set? Oh, man, that helps. That makes up for 3 Pooptown Mythics. Like, that is so good. Man, that is lucky. That's what we needed to see. A little turn of the tide. We follow it up. Luminarch Ascension, another good card. Can we keep this rolling? We got a little bit of momentum in the closer. Let's see that Azusa. Can we luck out and get a 5 mythic box? Man, that'd be sick. Now I'm just dreaming. Let's hope for the best for these last 3 packs, that we get some of those good rares. You know, even another filter land. We're not gonna be too greedy. Genju, Triska, Decaphobia. Fear of the number 13. Skirt Commando. No, that's the worst rare in the set. Man, this is a roller coaster. I mean, you go from worst mythics, bad rares, to like starting to rise to the worst rare. We're getting some of the solid uncommons and commons. I feel like we're filling up our pile over there, just those useful cards that are usually worth like about $1 or so. Flooded Grove, nice. Another filter land. I think this might be the most expensive filter in this set too. Trumpet Blast. Could be wrong, but I would feel like it's that one or Twilight Mire. What's the other one? These are all enemy colors. What's the one we don't have? It would be red. No, we got that red, white. I don't know. I don't rightly know. Is it red, blue? Yeah, I think it probably is. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything. Red Elemental Blast. Myriad Landscape is a good way to ramp. And the Vesuvan Shapeshifter is the close for a last rare and a Blood Hunter Bat. Man, that Animar. This saved the box. And man, does that look good. Well, we know that my Animar deck's just going to slot this thing right on in. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me for another episode of Booster Therapy. You guys all have a wonderful rest of your week.